Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm on here and basically I'm gonna talk about sickness and the enemies that try to do. The enemy come to do three things: kill, steal, and destroy. What that basically means is when you're on your way to another level, or you elevate to another level, or you growing or whatever, sometimes the enemy will linger off a little bit and then he'll come back again with the same old, same old. Well, when the whole time I was living of the world, and these people can verify that for me, with living for God or whatever, the whole time he was living of the world and doing the worldly things, you didn't have to deal with the attacks of the enemy. Because you know why? Because the enemy had already had you. Basically, he had you. You were partying, you were drinking, you were smoking, you was wilding out, you was cussing, using profanity. You had no knowledge whatsoever in your heart to know God. But now that you went over God's way, it's when all these attacks start coming. Finances, sickness, just like it's never ending test. People bothering you at your job and all that. So basically, I want to talk to the people that's going through stuff, that's dealing with sickness, trials, life-threatening trials of barely not knowing if they go wake up tomorrow, or life's not promised to nobody or whatever. Even the young people, you got people my age suffering from heart problems and all kinds of stuff. Or I have the sickness myself or whatever that I'm dealing with or whatever. And it's just sad because the world don't care about you or whatever. People say, oh, he's young, he's able or whatever. They don't freaking mean nothing or whatever. You're not in people's bodies, or they look healthy and they well, you're not in people's freaking bodies. You don't know what they go through every day. Some people have to pull themselves just to go for their families, feed their families every night. They have to roll themselves out of bed. They have to go through the pain, or the back pain, or the heart, almost fainting away or skipping beats and stuff, and get themselves out of bed, or not even getting enough sleep at night because they're working 2 jobs to feed their family. People don't understand how hard it is. And it's like the challenge is never ending. It's like you see one daylight on one side, then the enemy come and try to attack you on the health side or whatever, to try to dismantle you, to try to break you. But I'm here to say that it is only one God that can bring you out of there. The enemy might try to throw his playing cards or whatever, but God can overrule all them playing cards. God can come and intervene. He can stop him dead in his tracks. And he can pull you up and elevate you and slingshot you so high that the enemy won't be able to touch you on that level no more. So that's what I'm standing in faith today for. And that's what I hope you stand in faith for today, is that God elevates you. Let God slingshot you where you need to be. Get on your knees, ask God for what you want, or whatever, what you need to happen, or whatever. Stay in faith, knowing that all your work that you're doing is not in vain. For every day, it's the same routine. We go, we work, and we work. But one thing about being saved is you gotta work and put in the work for God at the same time. Whether just talking about God or feeling some type of thing in your life got to do with God. Whether it's waking every day up looking for a devotion or reading devotion or whatever. I can say I'm truly blessed, and I can say I'm truly seeing the doors open for me. But I know the devil is coming back on the scene or whatever. It's like I can do good for months or for some weeks, and then the same thing come back again. The same problems come back again. The same health situation come back again. Or whatever. It's like it's never ending fighting battles. Sometimes you get tired, but I have that mentality, even though when I get tired, that I gotta pull myself up, and I gotta get up, and I gotta fight my way through it. Go even though I don't wanna go or whatever. relying on the faith of God and God's hand to keep me from falling out, passing out, and things on that. And that's for other people too. People don't know how bad people's health is when they go to their jobs and stuff, and they up there trying to work and try to do everything they can to better themselves, and so they won't fall and slip or whatever. But one thing you gotta know, if you got God, you'll never fall and slip. And if you do, He will bring you up over your enemies. You will have better over your enemies, or He'll build your mindset to a point where stuff happens to you, it won't bother you no more. That's what He had did for me, or whatever. I got to a point, certain stuff don't bother me no more. People talking about me don't bother me no more. People scandalizing my name don't bother me no more. People saying I can't do this and that don't bother me anymore. People talking about my clothes don't bother me. Because at the end of the day, who I'm trying to impress? Am I trying to impress the world, or am I trying to impress God? Because it don't matter what I wear. I can wear something clean the next day and dress for the next day. I mean, that's just me. Because that's me. We're different. We're not of the world when we live for God. You're not of the world. You're not of this world. You're of another world because you're humble. You have characteristics of humbleness. Characteristics of you're not worrying about the next person doing. You're worrying about yourself or whatever. When you can focus on yourself, you can get a lot more things done. When you focus on yourself and not what other people got and looking at other people's blessings or whatever. Because it's not for you. With God, if it was for you, that's a little small blessing because somebody got a new car or somebody won $10,000 at a casino or whatever. That's a little small blessing for you. If you ain't got it yet, then it's bigger than what you can see. But I've been waiting a long time on mine. But I can see that I always pray that the gates of heaven open up upon me and open up upon other people too. Blessings, and when I mean the gates of heaven, an overflow of blessings, like back to back to back to back. But it doesn't mean faith without works is dead, which means you got to do your part too. If you're not doing your part and you're not praying like you need to, you're not giving none of God time like you meant to, then your faith is dead, because you don't have faith because you're not putting in the work. You're not taking the time out of your day and make time for God's day or whatever like that or whatever. God blessed me tremendously and abundantly, but I have the same characteristics, whether that God blesses me to buy a new piece of something, some shoes, clothes, or whatever, stuff like that. I have the same attitude. I wake up with the same expectations every day. What can I do to better myself or whatever? I couldn't see the way a long time ago, but my mentality and my mindset is completely different or whatever, because when you tap into the energy of God, of the Holy Ghost, and God building you up, you can see the kingdom of heaven from where you sitting at or whatever. When you don't have that mindset and you're not close to God, you can't see your way out or whatever, and that makes you more prone to give up because you can't see your way out. And then it's not all about seeing too, is the mindset. It's believing or whatever. God give you visions or whatever to boost your self-esteem, but at the same time you have to believe that it's gonna happen or whatever. You gotta run that course of life or whatever. Like Nipsey Hussle said in that victory lap, it's the victory lap. Every day when you live for God is a victory lap. Every day that you get up is a victory lap. Every day that you fight them health issues is a victory lap. A victory lap of a test, a never-ending test that you gonna have to fight. Whether you get through the health issue and it be financial issue, it's another victory you gotta run a course to. Whether you get through that and it be a marriage issue or a relationship issue or enemies coming and backbiting and talk about you on your job or losing your job, looking for another job. It's the same thing, same course every time, man. We all wake up and we go on here and we a little bit weak or whatever. I might not have no followers now, but by the time I do have followers or whatever, I'm gonna have a lot of videos built up or whatever, where to the point where I won't have to keep dropping it back to back. That's my mindset or whatever. And I'm also try to promote my stuff or whatever. When I get up there, it takes years to get up there, but hey, I'm gonna get up there. This is something I just knew started recently or whatever, because I'm running the course of God or whatever. I like to entertain. I'm really energetic or whatever. And I thank God for each and every one of you that watch my channel. I thank God for the people that He put in my life. I thank God. I want you to thank God that I want you to get up every morning with the expectation saying that you're going somewhere in life, that I'm going somewhere in life, that I'm going to elevate or whatever. I'm going to get to the kingdom of heaven. You got to have a goal getting up every morning, because if you don't have a goal, you just getting up to get up, you have no reason of life. And that's what a lot of people out here, they have no reason of life. They have no reason of why they get up every morning, because they don't have the joy of God or whatever. God gave us joy that the world can't steal. But to maintain that joy or whatever, you gotta have a piece of God. You gotta have the Holy Ghost. You gotta have the fire back up behind it. You gotta get up every day with the motivation to serve the Lord, to get up and talk about it, or to listen to some music, some uplifting, man. Raise your spirit up or whatever. And I thank God for watching my video. And we out. Thank you so much or whatever. Let's keep on pressing. Victory.